Truth be told, I love me some snacks. Snacks, 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 snacks. I will eat snacks when I don't need to eat. When I have snacks, usually I have them because I am craving sugar, or I am craving salt, or very rarely I'm craving fat. I want to share with you guys today a very, very quick recipe that I use and I make probably once or twice a month and then put it in the refrigerator for those times when I need me a snack, but I really don't need to be eating. But I really would like to eat a whole thing of Oreos, or maybe some of those Chips Ahoy with the white chocolate and the regular chocolate chips. Yeah, but yeah, no, because that's going to derail all of my training and all the good things that I've done. So this is my fail-safe kind of get you over the hump of I need a snack, 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 that really isn't a healthy snack, but it's kind of a healthy snack, but really easy. There are 6 ingredients and most of them you may already have in your house. Let's start off with a cup of this. This is oatmeal. I use gluten-free because I try to, as much as possible, cut gluten out of my diet because of family issues, stomach issues. And to be clear, there is no such thing as gluten-free anything. Gluten is in every single grain. However, in wheat, barley, and rye, the gluten is an inflammatory to your body. So when they say gluten-free, it's not really gluten-free. It's just free of the particular gluten that causes inflammation response in the body. There you go. Gluten-free in like 20 seconds or less. Cup of this. Then half a cup of this, which is ground flaxseed meal. Learn how to pronounce 101 or enunciate 101. Both the oatmeal that I use and this are Bob's Red Mill, and you can find it on the internet, Google Webs, or at your local grocery store. Then you're going to need a cup of this. Now, with the peanut butter, I am a fast friend with crunchy peanut butter. However, for this particular recipe, I would suggest creamy because with all of the dry things that are part of this recipe, you want all of the moisture that you can get from the peanut butter. So creamy, cup of this. Now, here, this is honey. You're going to use 2 tablespoons of honey. This is locally grown honey within the North Texas region. And somebody once told me that when you buy regular or local honey, that helps with allergies. And I'm an asthmatic and I'm on 3 different allergy meds too. And Texas is known for allergies. So I don't know. I don't know if it works, or maybe just the allergy meds work, but this is locally grown Texas wildflower honey. If you're not in Texas, find locally grown honey. Then 1 tablespoon of this. This is to taste. You don't have to use this. This is just a suggestion. This is a little bit of a glare. Vanilla extract. And finally, you're gonna use a half a cup of these. Now, I use the white chips because I like the white chips. I like the white chocolate chips in this particular recipe a little better than the semi-sweet chips. There are people that use the semi-sweet chips. It's all a matter of taste. Now, 2 things. First of all, this has gluten in it. Most chocolate, unless you see on there gluten-free, has that inflammatory glutens from wheat, barley, or rye because it's used as a filler. So if you're trying to be gluten-free, make sure that you find chocolate that says gluten-free. And additionally, you're looking at me going, Novia, that's a ton of sugar. And you can get sugar-free peanut butter. You can get that natural stuff where you stir the oil in. You can get, there's no sugar in, there's no unnaturally occurring sugar in oatmeal. I'm gonna go ahead and be controversial and say, there's no such thing as sugar-free honey. So talk amongst yourself as to what's a good substitute if you're trying to cut back on sugar. But once again, this is my way of very quietly and in smaller portions keeping myself from eating a whole bag of cookies when I want a snack and have a sugar fix. Put all of that goodness into a bowl and we mixed it all up and we came up with this and it smells so good. Now, you can go ahead and start scooping out and portioning from here, but it's kind of sticky. So what I do is I take it and if I'm really fancy, grab some saran wrap and put the saran wrap over it. But today, I'm not feeling all that fancy. So I'm just gonna go ahead and leave the spoon in there for my own convenience and stick it in the refrigerator for 2 magical hours. And then I don't know, go watch some Netflix, maybe take a nap. I don't know. The 2 hours have come and gone. I've watched some really great Netflix. I may or may not have taken a nap because I am the queen of naps. But now we have taken our mixture out of the refrigerator with the spoon still in it, you know, for convenience. And what we're gonna do now is we are going to roll those into little bitty balls. Now, here's the thing I wanna tell you about. This, if you use MyFitnessPal, which is an app where you can track what you eat on a daily basis, use this and I will show you how to use it. This is a kitchen scale, and if you are concerned about portion control, which in this particular situation I am, because if given a spoon or I don't know my fingers, I would sit down and eat that whole bowl, but that's not going to happen. So I actually portion this out so that I know exactly how much I am intaking. Watch this. So if you're going to be very precise about measuring and make sure that each portion is the same, grab your kitchen scale and a clean bowl to weigh the ingredients in. You can weigh the ingredients directly on the scale, but that's kind of gross and it requires cleanup. And who wants to clean up? Zero your scale out before you start putting the ingredients in. And that will, of course, depend upon what kind of scale that you use. And load those ingredients in to see what the exact amount is. And here we have 20 ounces, 1 pound, 4 1/8 ounce, which means we'll have 20 servings. And here is the nutrition breakdown for each of those servings. One of the great things about doing this video is I get to have these over and over again, because when you want to make sure that your video is right, you repeat over and over again. You have to get the perfect shot of you eating this. Yes. If you want the recipe, you can either find it in the description of this video. Sorry, I don't have proper home training. Or you can find it on the blog, which is makethebodyfollow.com. Remember, this isn't about being uber healthy and having uber healthy snacks. It's more about having a better alternative to what you really want to do, which is eat a whole bag of Chips Ahoy cookies. I think this one is better. Happy snacking.